Sometimes life throws bold moments at you, like finding the perfect vacation or finding the ideal location. At BOS, we're there to help you meet those moments with bold confidence. So whether it's managing money for future plans or getting what you need to start planning your dream, we're here to bring you a better banking experience. Make the bold move and switch to BOS today.
Hi, this is Ron Kinscherf with Muddy River News. This is the Business Spotlight brought to you by the Bank of Springfield. We have the Modern Portrait Ownership Group here with us today. You are a group, there's two, so I can say it that way. And we have Alex and Cindy Sanders. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what was the idea behind getting this thing all started up? Why would you, of all the things in the world, come up with a photo booth for weddings and other events?
So Alex actually had an event one time and hired a photo booth, and we had a lot of fun with it, and just thought it'd be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, we saw, how much of a draw that was for that event and how easy it was to do. So we figured that it'd be a simple side hustle for, these days.
So it's just basically you set it up and leave, right? Type of situation? For the people having the event, basically, right?
Sure, and we do stick around, like in case people have like technical difficulties, but we don't like stand right there. So we kind of wander off, and it's really self-explanatory. The instructions are right on the tablet, so it tells you what to do, and we're just there in case anything goes wrong.
It's easy enough to where, a 5-year-old could use it or a drunk 85-year-old could use it. The technology is so simple and so self-serving that it can instantly go to your phone or email within a matter of seconds.
So when you guys so how long have you guys been up and running? So basically, these guys have a photo booth that could be at weddings and proms,
any
and
events,
any type of social
any events
event,
where there's people, we can take a picture.
Right. So when you made the decision to do this, is your side hustle. Did you guys go over budgets and all that type of stuff, or did you just say, "Hey, we're just going to go ahead and do this"?
We just kind of, dove headfirst into everything,
Yeah.
and we've been learning along the way. But it's been a wonderful experience. As far as just interacting with all the people, as well as learning this new technology. Like, what's the name of the app again?
Booth.events, and we tried out a couple of different photo booth apps, and this is one that I think is really great. You can do editing. I can do editing right on the app. Add text. It's really easy to use. I think it's pretty great.
So how long have you guys been doing this?
About a year.
About a year now. So when you guys started looking at this technology, was there a lot of different options out there for photo booths?
A plethora.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So what were the different things that you were offered that you could have purchased, and what did you guys end up getting?
Well, one thing that they have around, they have the apps that go for like the 360 photo booths. But we almost see those things as like a hazard for parties. You could knock yourself out of one of these things.
It's like a dental thing.
Exactly. But the ones that we found were not only accommodating to us for budget wise, and you have to buy a subscription to these things. So that's a part of what we have to budget into our cost as well.
Right.
But the one that we had was accessible for us and for the community, as far as just having the simplified things to have the more bang for your buck. Let's say.
So what do you guys offer then? What makes your photo booth unique?
So going back to the app real quick, one of the things that really stood out to me was that I could use it with a horizontal app, with the tablet being horizontal, because a lot of the other photo booth apps, you have to have the tablet vertical, and I wanted the bigger screen, so I got a tablet with a bigger screen, but it has to be horizontal, and this was really one of the only apps that allowed me to do that with my tablet. So I just thought it was better to have the bigger screen for people to see, and it was kind of a newer iPad. We just use an iPad.
Right.
So we wanted the clearer picture, and
that's interesting though. So now do you edit on site then, or are the pictures taken then you guys go back to your office?
So there's a template that is involved with all the photos where you can choose your own, customized, frames or like multiple pictures.
And you do that while you're having your picture taken?
I would say it's already there on the app.
So I build that before the event, so I'll get information, from the customer, and usually it's like the wedding couple's names, the date, the name of the event, and things like that. And then I'll do, one 6x8 picture frame, and then one 2x6, like photo strip, and we can print those out. So we do offer a printer option. So those are the 2 sizes that print, and then we make a custom template. We can do different colors, do everything, but the pictures will go directly to people's phones or emails, and then they can download their own photos, and then they can do editing, like photo editing and things. So we don't do like photography work where we're taking pictures, editing, and then sending them back to you.
Okay, so
it's directly shared, and then you can do whatever you like with the picture.
And that's a part of like, what has us stand out from other ones is that we can accommodate and make those custom templates for your event. So anything that you would like, a lot of it is about, customizing to you. She makes wonderful backdrops for, flowers, arrangements, whatever you need. It's very interesting, the things she can come up with. But I think the customization process to the customer's needs is, a big thing.
yeah, so I got a lot of questions on that. So your booth is at a wedding. I go in there, have my picture taken. So then obviously you have to collect information for me, I'm guessing, or I enter in my email address and stuff like that.
Just your phone.
And just my phone. Oh, and then you can text it to me after I do what I do. And then, or I can have them printed out there.
Yes.
In the strip format, like you see at the malls and stuff
Totally.
like that. Or in the 5x7.
6x8.
6x8, and take it and get it framed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Totally.
Okay. So that service you mentioned about creating the template and all that, is that standard with your package for weddings and proms and all that?
Yes.
And is it, so you provide that service for the X amount that you charge the client?
Yep, that's
Okay.
included with every package.
So do you have a graphic design background then?
No, no.
Like I said, we dove headfirst into this.
Yeah, I learned as I went along. So when I first started, I would build the templates directly in that photo booth app, the booth.events. And then I started using like Canva and stuff.
Okay.
So
I was gonna
then
ask
I
you that.
just,
Okay.
yeah.
So
yep.
is it easily integrated from Canva or some other apps?
Yeah.
Now, if let's say the bride or groom wants to create their own background, can they do that and send it to you that you could import into it? I'm guessing
Yeah.
there's no reason you couldn't do that. right?
Everything's customizable.
Okay, so if I want to use your services, I guess there has to be some type of phone call or meeting with the bride and groom or the prom director, whoever it may be,
Right.
to determine what the background would be. So there's a consultation that you guys provide
Yeah.
prior to them just showing up and throwing the booth out there.
Oh yeah. We're not going to, go in blind that way. We may go into this business blind, but we won't go into your event.
That's the best way to go. So going into this business blind, what was the first thing that hit you? Like, oh my God, are we doing this? Why are we doing this now? Was it the argument at the dinner table? I think is the first thing.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was something that, again, seeing that first time, we saw the potential.
Right.
And it was something that we figured we can do that. And, we could have fun with it and make it fun for other people. So, it was kind of a curb idea. I'm just back in the play. And,
But taxes or legal or anything like that you ran into, or starting an LLC or whatever you guys did?
No, it was really easy. I've never started an LLC anywhere other than Illinois, but I think it's a pretty easy process.
Okay.
Like
Well, cool.
it's just a paper you fill out, and that's pretty much it.
All right, so it's the modern portrait, right? And what's the weirdest thing you guys have done as far as events go? On your site it says weddings, and I think proms are pretty common, things like that.
So we recently, last year, did a movie character costume ball at the State Theater, where
Okay.
everyone dressed up as their favorite movie characters around Halloween, and we had an amazing assortment of pictures of movie characters from, across time, all getting together and having their own picture taken, and Indiana Jones hanging out with Ash from Evil Dead.
And we just did at the Midsummer Arts Fair. We had a do-it-yourself props table, so kids
Okay.
could come up and like
Oh, I bet that was fun.
they could cut out mustaches and
They had speech bubbles.
and,
They could make their own comic strips.
Okay.
Yeah, there are
So-
some very clever kids out there. On
Yeah.
the Midsummer
Oh,
Arts Fair.
They're
trust me,
really
I have
creative.
grandkids. So do you, is it one set charge, or is it based on the number of people at the event?
It's based on the package that they get. Because
Yeah.
So there's multiple packages you guys
yes,
have.
there's different levels of accommodations you can get with your event. It's just a matter of how grand you would like it to be.
No pun intended using the term
Right.
grand. But so you're basically any place where there's a bunch of people getting together, and it could even be a kid's birthday party.
It could
Something
be
like that.
anything, anywhere where there's people and having a good time. there should be a fun way to commemorate the occasion and bring people together.
Okay.
Just get a little silly and something that they can not only get their own pictures, but you can also see the entire gallery for the entire event. So I mean, you not only get to enjoy your experience, but other people's as well.
All right, so the Modern Portrait, find you on Facebook, right? Is most likely the way to get in contact with you?
There's also a website, themodernportrait.info.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Always good to check with your wife. Alex and Cindy Sanders, thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much for having us.
And good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, this has been the Business Spotlight, brought to you by the Bank of Springfield.
Sometimes life throws bold moments at you, like finding the perfect vacation or finding the ideal location. At BOS, we're there to help you meet those moments with bold confidence. So whether it's managing money for future plans or getting what you need to start planning your dream, we're here to bring you a better banking experience. Make the bold move and switch to BOS today.